Hey vlog, so welcome back. We are going to be going on a spring break missions trip to Denver with a group of Cedarville students. And I'm very excited for this because this is Cedarville's first time going to Denver. It's a church planning missions trip, so we're going to be partnering alongside a church planning organization and just seeing how we can help out and learn. And I'm very excited to take you all along with me. It's going to be a little bit of a longer one compared to my other videos, but I really just wanted to record this experience to be able to look back on it. I just finished packing up. If you can see here, got my bags. And I'm going to be heading over and we're going to be grouping up and then driving over. And then we're going to the airport and flying to Denver. So follow along with me on my trip. All right, vlog, we are on our way to the airport. We got the boys' car -1.
I'm Evan. I'm Colin.
Kyle.
I'm Josh.
And Josh is driving. We're on our way to the Cincinnati airport.
Which is in Kentucky.
Yeah, and we'll see you there. Sign him out, Kyle.
See you there.
Bye.
The custom mirrors is crazy.
Kyle, what do we feel about that?
Go girl! Go girl!
Go girl! Go girl! All right, vlog, we've officially made it out of the car. We are on our way going to the bus stop to get us to the airport.
Nobody's stealing anything.
And we're so excited.
We are so
All right, guys, we're back. We're here on the bus. I'm here with our fearless leader, Sarah Eigelhart. Sarah has been helping lead this trip, and she's awesome. Sarah, what are you most excited for this trip?
Probably spending time with the team.
Aw, me too. I'm excited to bond, and you guys get to come along with us. All right, welcome back, vlog. We have been in the airport now. We got to go through security, which was a fun time. Had a couple little hazards, but we all made it through safely. After that, we were able to go on a bus that took us here to our gate, and here I went to Subway, and at Subway, I actually got a foot-long churro and pretzel. So, I never had those before. It was delicious. We're about to get on our plane, and then we're going to Denver, which is very exciting. So, I will see you there. Hey guys, we are on the plane now. We are with
Ashlyn, Bethany,
and we are so excited. Oh, yeah, and me. We're gonna be leaving soon, and we're gonna be landing also. Do you guys have anything? Oh, Zach, what do you have to say to the vlog? You can connect your AirPods to the TV.
I know, I just saw that.
This is a fancy airplane. Hey, you're gonna see some cool footage of us taking off and landing. Here it goes. All right, we have landed in Denver and we are back here with the first look.
Let's go!
In the boys' house.
The boys.
Pretty hype. We're about to go shopping for some groceries and we'll see you there. All right guys, we're back and we just loaded up the cars with all this stuff. If you're ever curious, what does it look like to feed 20 people for a week? Also, we're in the good old state of Denver where they don't hand out bags. So we have just absolutely just jam-packed this car full with the great help of all these wonderful people. Mallory, can you share about this experience?
It was a really good experience, you know, just loading all that assembly line stuff. We got a good assembly line going there, just like really efficient with it.
Good.
So.
Thank you, Mallory. Hey, say bye to the vlog, Mallory.
Bye, vlog.
All right, we're back. We put the food in and I want to do a little room tour. So let me show you what we're working with. So this is entering the room. I'm sharing a master bedroom with my dear friend Evan. We have all of this space, TV. We have our own walk-in closet with a little playpen. Then we have the master bathroom with fancy bathtub, have a double shower, even our own little bathroom here. So pretty fancy, a lot of cool stuff. And I'm super stoked for this, so. Good morning, vlog. We are here on Sunday, day 2 of our trip. On the rooftop, we actually have a really beautiful view of the surrounding area, which is really nice. But on the agenda today, we are going to church, which is super exciting, and then we're going to a training session after that, and then some community engagement. So follow along as we head out on this day.
Hey guys, my name is Josh, this is Colin, and we found a creepy tunnel. We're gonna take a look into it. Try to push that fire.
Hey guys, happy to see you. And cut. Alright vlog, we just got back from church. It was a great service, a lot of encouraging things. I was told to shop Josh's sandwich. Josh, what do we have for lunch today?
Triple decker peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Wow.
So good.
That's insane. Well, we got the whole group here ready. Oh my gosh. I'm down. Anyways, Leah's gonna tell us her favorite part about the service. Here you go, Leah.
My favorite part about the service was the community afterwards. We got to talk with the pastor and have lots of gospel conversations and just learning more about the church. I also really loved the worship because it was all gospel centered. Like it was all pointing back to Jesus and not just reflecting on us and like us giving him praise, but like it was about him, and out of that being him, then we can praise. It's not about us. So I like that.
Hey guys, so we just had our learning session with Jeff and it was kind of surreal. He just talked about how there's just such a need for church planting. He said that in the Southern Baptist Convention, there are 47,000 churches and they close 5,000 a year and only 3,000 churches are planted. So it was just really interesting to learn that. And then he hit something that really convicted me. He's like, I've interacted with people that are like 60 to 85 that are like, man, I really wish I did missions, but now I'm so like late in my life. I wish I started earlier. I was able to do it earlier. So it's just really convicting that now in my youth, this is where I am. And now is like the prime time to go and spread the gospel. So I'm super stoked. This trip is going to be so amazing, being able to learn from these people. Right now we're going to be able to go to some parks for community engagement and just exploring the state. So come along with us for that.
Okay. Hi, this is Cedarville University, Denver, Colorado team playing kickball in the mountains. Trying to share the gospel. Hopefully someone will come play with us.
Yes, ma'am. All right, go team. Hey vlog, welcome back. So we are currently in the car on a tour through Denver, not downtown, just around the area. And it's really interesting because it's much more of a diverse area than what I thought. There's a part where there's a lot of Hispanic people where everything is in Spanish. And then literally the next block, it's a lot of people from Vietnam and a lot of Vietnamese stores and stuff like that. So it was really interesting to see just how diverse it is and how the churches have to adapt to that. Like even the church we went to today has a service just for their Spanish-speaking congregation. So it's been very interesting, and we're going to keep adventuring, and you will follow along.
Hey everyone!
All right, guys, Claire started us off, but we're just updating the vlog here. Let me clean the camera real quick. So we just, I'm in the girls' car right now. I was a little tired of listening to Christian rap. But we just went through the city. There's some really cool things we saw. We saw a lot of different big buildings out there. We saw some construction. Something that Jeff was talking about was that the city is growing so fast that they can't even like build to compensate for it, which is cool. We saw an arts building.
It's sad.
It is sad, but it shows that there's a need for churches out here. We saw a cool arts building, and then there's also quite a few homeless around, and Jeff said that we'll be able to interact with them later. But overall, it was a really good time, and now we're going to the girls' house for dinner. So see you later, vlog. So I just couldn't see it. All right, vlog. We are wrapping up the end of our Sunday here. And something I kind of want to do for this vlog is at the end of each day, just kind of give my unsolicited thoughts. I had a couple takeaways from church. One, I think because I'm at Cedarville all the time, I kind of get into this thought that the only Christians are at Cedarville. But it's really cool to be able to see how we have believers all over the United States and even the world worshiping the same God. So that was super encouraging today just to see. The church service was pretty unique. They had so many different people involved. They had a baptism today, which was great. I think it's definitely set my heart on fire for church planting because I've been able to see how church planting has worked and how it's impacted hundreds of lives, and that now is the time to go. I think that's a big takeaway I got from today as well. That now is the time to go. I'm in my youth. It's the easiest for me to move around and go help a church plant, and so I just need to pray faithfully that the Lord will provide the church plant that he wants me to go to and be able to go to that. Exploring Denver was pretty cool. It's a lot more diverse than I thought. Interesting, there's so many different refugees that come in. And the man that is leading us, Jeff, he was like, yeah, we have 40,000 refugees come in like each year. And Denver is growing at a rate that they cannot even keep up. Something else I learned from Denver is a lot of people come here looking for fulfillment. They're trying to find fulfillment in something, whether it be their job that they just got, going adventuring in the mountains and skiing and all this stuff. But they aren't going to find fulfillment in that because, you know, fulfillment is found in the Lord. I got to learn a lot about the city. I got to learn more about my team. And then tomorrow we're going to be able to do some more stuff. But have a good night. So keep following along and I appreciate it. Thanks. Good morning, vlog. We are here on day 3, Monday. It's been a good day. Had a good morning. Woke up, made some breakfast. Cut to that. I can stop that we eat, which is changed. Yeah, what does that mean?
He just cheers it, he just chugs the whole thing.
That was a good breakfast. So we are now here. We just had a learning session. Josh, who do we have our learning session with?
It was Chris. I don't forget his last name, but Chris.
Yeah, Chris is a pastor at Calvary Highlands, which is a church plant that is about 3 years old. We're actually going there now in the area to see it. Very lost area. A cool theme from that learning session that we had is that the Calvary really pushes for having more church plants instead of big church plants, like a church plant that'll go into like a mega church. Josh, how do you feel?
Something that he said that I think really was like awesome was it's more beneficial for a community to have 10 churches of 100 people than one mega church of 1,000 people. I think it's really awesome.
Yeah, so it's really cool. It's really cool to be able to learn from him. Really encouraging. So we're gonna go see his church now. All right, hey guys, welcome back. So we got to explore the Highlands, see all the houses there, and now we are in the Highlands Mall.
It's so cool. It's so bougie.
It is. It's very fancy. If you take a little peek. So Ashlyn, tell them what we'll be doing here.
Yeah, so we're here at the mall. We're trying to start gospel conversations, make connections with people, invest into them, and then hopefully we have these little handy dandy cards for the Calvary Highlands Ranch, and if anyone's interested in going to church, we're going to give this to them. They can scan the QR code and get connected.
So we're going to try to go find some people to talk to. So, see you later. All right, guys, we're here. We're taking a little intermission to look at the Apple Vision Pros. Ashlyn's going to show us when I'm recording them. Okay. Eyes on the screen, I'm moving my head.
There you go.
Okay.
Awesome. You can have multiple apps open. I'm going to show you that in a little bit as well.
All right, vlog. We wrapped up at the mall and had quite a few good conversations with those around us. Ashlyn, tell us about some of those conversations.
Yeah, so we had one with a girl named Elle. We were able to ask her about her experience in Denver. She just moved here recently within the last year. So she's been wanting to move here for a while. We asked her about the community that she's found here in Denver. And through that, open up conversation to share about our church experience yesterday and how it was a really welcoming community. And we were able to even share with her the card so she has a link to the church and so she can go visit sometime.
Anyways, yeah, so we had some great conversations. We're able to share the cards, talk about the church. We just had a little snack and we're now exploring the little city. So we're gonna go thrifting, I think.
Bye!
All right.
Do a vlog.
Why'd you guys leave the front?
Oh, yay!
Hey vlog, welcome back. So we just got done with our session. It was really encouraging and it's kind of cold outside and my leg's going numb. My legs.
Why do y'all scream and sing?
Guys, we're not distracting anybody.
Guys, we're not making a scene. You guys are the ones making a scene.
Women, stop making All right, I didn't find anything good thrifting, so we then went to the church. We were able to play some soccer with the kids there.
Let's go.
And then we had a learning session where we got to sit in on the pastor elders and their way of being able to micro shepherd their congregation. So they do this by having a software where they track everyone that comes in to see how often you're coming. And then they're able to reach out to those who didn't come, check in with them, eating dinner. And then we're going to the girls' house to eat the dinner. And then we're gonna have a little debrief. So I'll see you there.
This is how I'm Norway. You guys just haven't seen this.
I see.
It's a video.
Oh, hey vlog, we're here trying the hot tub. I hope you're doing well. See ya. All right, vlog, welcome back to Seth's Unsolicited Thoughts at Night. We started the day off with a learning session, being able to learn about this new church plant that they have in the Highlands. And it was really cool because it's not a huge church plant. They said they have 50 to 60 people, even though it is an area of like 100,000 homes. We did a good amount of evangelism at the mall. Evangelism is always really hard. I've done some at Cedarville. And it's hard starting the conversations, and it's even harder leaving them knowing that the people aren't saved. So then we wrapped up the day with another learning session, which I thought was so incredibly encouraging. In that session, they used a lot of data, which was super encouraging to me because I love working with data. And one of the guys who heads that area was like, yeah, this is a ministry, being able to work with the data and serving the pastors by having the data accurate. And I'm like, that is cool. Also, they talked about the Salt Network church plant, which, if we don't know each other too well, I have been interested in this church plant for a couple months now, and it was actually super interesting that they talked about it because I'm like, man, I want to be able to be a part of it. And they're like, hey, we're looking for people to be a part of it. So maybe God is working in that way, moving me closer to that. So there's things I'm exploring. Overall, it was a good day, and I definitely learned a lot, and I'm excited for tomorrow. So thanks for listening to my unsolicited thoughts, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Good morning, vlog. We are here on our beautiful Tuesday, and today we are going to be doing a lot of fun stuff. Oh yeah.
Playing euchre.
They're currently playing euchre.
Yeah. Barely know her.
Okay. Well, the girls are also having a lot of fun in their car.
I got my eye on it. I hear my sweat hit the brow. I put my foot in the rock. This is a race of my life, and I can't wait for it. Shot, shot. Cause I can feel the wind in my back. Yeah, mess it up.
But tonight we're going to be going to do some motel evangelism, and we're also going to work. And we get to work with some other ministries as well. So follow along on our Tuesday journey. Alright guys, we are at Calvary Wellspring, which is another Calvary plant here in Aurora. It was really interesting. We got to listen to the lead pastor, Kevin, and then elder Jeremy about their time in the church plant here. Aurora is a really rundown, impoverished, that's a lot of poor people, a lot of refugees from Venezuela and South America. So they need a lot of help. It was really interesting seeing a church that is not as fortunate as the other church plants that we got to see. And now we're going to be going into the community and giving out some cards. Some information, a QR code for them to be able to scan and connect with the church. And the hope is to share just like what the church is and connect with the community. So we're going to go do that, and I'll keep you updated on how that goes. So Leah, can you tell us about this high school over here?
Yes, so when we first got here, the first thing they told us was that there's a lot of shootings at this high school, but it's super cool because the church is right diagonal to it, and they have a safe space for the parents to even come when they first hear about it and be able to have a place to meet up with their kids if there were to be a shooting or anything. They also have a ministry going on with the high school students in their football team, and the boys will come before each home game and have a dinner with the pastors, and even their wives have an opportunity to meet with the girls because they're school teachers, and they can go to the basketball games and engage the students there too.
Alright guys, so we just went to the Mango House, which, Grace, can you explain what the Mango House is?
It's like this group of international food and clothing stores, and it's just so many different people, a lot of immigrants. And yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was interesting. They had a sign at the front of the store that we'll show you here. It said no police, no nothing like that, because a lot of people that are in the Mango House are here illegally, so it just shows that it's a safe place for them to be. It was really cool just to see all the different cultures. But now we are going to a motel to evangelize and work with a ministry that the Calvary Church already has in place. So follow along for that journey. All right, hey vlog, we are here with Ella. Ella, can you tell us what we're doing today?
We are currently folding and not tearing, prepping these door holders for Jesus on Colfax, and we're gonna go walk around and put them on door handles.
Can you tell us a little about what the Jesus on Colfax ministry is?
Jesus on Colfax is a ministry, and it's a church in Aurora, the New City Church that Calvary planted, and they partner with the community and encourage people to do acts of service, and then they get, it's kind of a point system, so they get points and then they can use it in their little store. And so it's a drive for things in the store. So, yeah.
Awesome. Thanks. We finished making all the door hangers, and now we are walking door to door, putting them on, trying to just get some support for this ministry so they can get some products like hygiene products and stuff that they can give out to the homeless in the method that Ella explained earlier. So follow us along here.
Hey guys, it's Josh. We're here with Jesus on Colfax, and we wanted to point out this huge line in Denver. So these houses over here, even though they're fairly small, are actually worth around $400,000. And then if you look right over there, there's one huge road splitting across here that goes all the way down. And every house that's on the other side of that road costs $1 million, roughly.
But yeah, he walks in and he's like, oh.
Is that all you want to say?
So that's all I want to say.
Okay. All right, vlog, we just finished handing out those little door hangers. And I just want to talk about the Jesus on Colfax. Beep. And I want to talk about it for a little bit. So Colfax, can you tell us what that is, Evan?
It is a 40-ish mile street that goes through east to west through Denver. And it's just notorious for being not a great street to be on. Lots of crime, poverty, other stuff that goes on. So
yeah, so the church plant we're working with, Calvary New City, actually has a church plant location in there at this, they use the Jesus on Colfax spot for it. So we're going back there, just learn more about the ministry. And then tonight, we are going to the motel outreach. So follow us along.
We say sometimes homelessness is trauma. Trauma is big.
Okay, we're drinking a lot of water.
Jesus on Colfax, we have free food and prayer.
All right, welcome back, guys. We have hit up 2 motels so far, and we are giving out food to those in the motels. And it's actually been a really sweet time to be able to just connect. There's a couple of people that didn't even want food, they just wanted prayer. And honestly, it's just a really good time to be able to pray over the people, connect them with the local resources that are here. And yeah, so follow on. All right, guys, welcome back to the nightly Seth's unsolicited thoughts of the day. This one might be a little bit longer because today was a big day. So we started off the morning going to Calvary Wellspring. A big takeaway was just their need for Bible-believing Christians. And something that really encouraged me is how that church has been sending out missionaries for years. So even though they are in such like an area that's in need with very low percentage of people being Christians, they're still actively sending people out, which I thought was very encouraging. Something that this church hit on was how to communicate the gospel in this area that's so diverse. And they really talked about doing it through storytelling, through testimony, stories of the Bible. So that was just pretty cool to be able to see and learn in that. Area we got to go to later was Calvary New City, and this was one of the most eye-opening experiences I had. Calvary New City is a church plant from Calvary Wellspring, and their pastor, his name's Matt. He has his wife Kayla, and they've been moving around. They've been in this location for 5 months now, and they moved all around trying to find a location, and now they are using this building that they also use for the Jesus on Colfax ministry. So Colfax is this long strip of road that goes like 40 miles, and there's just things there. There's strip clubs, cannabis dispensaries, bars, all of it. There's just so much sin and brokenness on this strip. But these people decided to be faithful and put a ministry right here on this street. They were not afraid, and this boldness was so encouraging to me because they're in a place where they're surrounded by homeless walk in all the time. And something that was beautiful is Kayla, the pastor's wife, just really opened my eyes to those who don't have houses. she really was like, they are all in the image of God. Their souls are valuable to us, their souls are valuable to God, and we need to treat them with dignity. And that's something that just really opened my eyes and convicted me, because I, through my life, have not really paid much attention to them and haven't really seen them as humans as they are. And hearing her passion for them really just convicted me of my ignorance to that. And so yeah, we got to then go out and do motel ministry. We helped pack some food and then hand it out and pray for others. And this was a moment where I really don't have words to describe. It was such an emotional time. I broke my heart seeing all these people in the motels, not because of the tough situation they're in, but they had so much joy. There's one man, his name was Leo. We brought him not only food, but some kitchen utensils that he was asking for, because they met with him like last week, and he was just so overjoyed and ecstatic and kind. I'm like, man, this is beautiful joy that sometimes I don't even have in my life, and this guy has so much less than I do. Another really encouraging thing was this homeless man who literally has a cardboard home right next to the Jesus on Colfax building. And he came along and he was handing out food just like everyone else. And it was just so beautiful, because this man is so rich in the spirit, even though he's not rich like according to the world. And that was just really jaw-dropping. But no, overall, the experience really just broke my heart, just hearing all the pain. And something that I was really convicted of today was the idea of being comfortable. I want to, when I graduate, I really just want to stay around with my friends and be near them and be comfortable, because that's what I am. But there's so many faithful Christians here in Denver that left their comfortable places to come and minister to those in need. So why should I just stay around and be comfortable? I need to go out and live, not in comfortability, but live in submission to the Lord's will. So that was just really exciting and something I was really convicted of today. But honestly, really long day. Lots of tears were shed today. Learned a lot. But yeah, it was a good day. See you tomorrow. Good morning, vlog. We are here at Calvary New Glen. This is the 5th church plant that we are visiting. We're gonna learn from the pastor, do a little learning session. Are you guys excited?
Yeah.
Grace is excited.
I'm excited.
All right, follow along to see what we learn from Calvary New Glen. All right, vlog, welcome back. So we had our training session with the pastor at Calvary North Glen. And he just talked about what it's like. The church plant, there's actually a church replant. So he talked about the importance of church history and incorporating church members that have already been a part of the church. He mentioned this older woman named Betty, who's been there for like over 50 years, and it was just cool to hear that. Then he brought in a newly married couple that is at that church, and they just talked about what it's like to be a young adult in the church, and they were able to give us some insight. We'll ask some questions. We then had the opportunity to do some community engagement, share those cards that we have been sharing, and just be able to interact with the community, talk about the church, see what's around. Now we're at a park getting lunch, and there's been some crazy things that have happened. Cut to that scene.
People do now because, oh, my thing is melted. But yeah, so this new crisis people, they're the new mental health people that they're realizing that a lot of cops can't come and intervene with mental health things because they're not educated on that, and they're not trained in that. So it's natural that we now have a crisis care team to come and be on the scene and really care for the actual issues rather than just putting them in handcuffs and sending them to jail, because there's a deeper issue going on.
But yeah, it's an eventful lunch, but it's very beautiful here. What do you guys think about the lunch?
Amazing.
Okay, we packed a lunch today. So anyways, I think we're doing a learning session after this, so I'll talk to you about that later. All right, welcome back. So this is the end of the day recap with my unsolicited thoughts. We didn't do too much the rest of the day. Again, it was a chill day. After the park, we just went and had another learning session, which I'll talk about. And then we got to play soccer with the kids a little bit more, and it's always just a sweet time. And today was so sad leaving them, because one of the little ones, Gio, he came up to me and he was like, can you please come back? Like, do you have to leave? Can you come back tomorrow? And I was like, I wish I could. But it's just so sweet, like seeing the kids that they just have a lot of issues, a lot of trouble at home. But it's fun just to be able to pour into them and encourage them and play with them for the short time. So this session we gave some insight of what is it like to work in Denver, work in secular environments, and still be a part of a church plant. A huge thing was, one, practicing hospitality, because living is so expensive here in Denver. They talked about how people are willing to open a door to you if you're here, people in the church are. And just an encouragement for us to practice hospitality, whether in the future when we buy a house to have an extra room open, just to be able to hold people. Another thing was faithfulness, the Lord's faithfulness, and that how he provides time and time again. And they said that if something that is holding you up about going to a church plant or something that if logistics are holding you up, just go. The Lord will provide through he'll provide the logistics, he'll provide in the details. And that was just a huge encouragement. A big theme all this week so far that I've heard is patience. How a church plant has started, and they just had to be patient and trust in the Lord, because in my mind I want to just move out, go to a church plant, and it's just going to grow like crazy, because we hear those stories every once in a while, but now I'm seeing firsthand. We've seen 5 different church plants where they have been going for 5 years now, and they're only at 60 people. But they said that success is not measured in the amount of people going to the church, it's being faithful and bearing fruit. So it's all just been a huge encouragement so far, and it's been truly a life-changing experience, and it's really encouraged my heart to want to get into church planting, and I'm very excited to see how the Lord is going to use that. So that's mostly it for today. We hung out, we played games, and I'm enjoying the team a lot so far. So thanks for following along so far, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Good morning, vlog. I'm here with Riley, and we have gotten the morning started. We're on our way. We have gone to a new church plant, our 6th church plant of the trip. What is it?
West Littleton.
Yes, Calvary, West Littleton. And we got to hear from Pastor Blake. It was just a really encouraging time. He talked about the lostness of Denver and just how many people here are not Christian, many people are not religious, many people are unchurched or de-churched. He talked about how there's just such a high suicide rate here and the people just need the gospel. And then we just had a time of prayer, and it was just really good. Riley, do you have any takeaways from that session?
Yeah, I thought the time of prayer was just really encouraging to spend time praising and worshiping the Lord with all of us together, just especially before we went out, and just praying for boldness and for courage. And then something that Pastor Blake said was when the word of the Lord goes out, it never comes back void. So
amen.
That was encouraging to me for sure.
Exactly. So now we're out here, we're giving out gospels and invites for their Easter service, just going house to house in the neighborhood. The church plant's only about 2 years old, so they're still trying to build relationships, and we're going to be able to help them with that. So thank you guys for following along, and keep following. Hey vlog, welcome back. Here with Luke. We wrapped up handing out the gospel tracts and everything. It was a great time. And now we're helping do some manual labor at the church. We're currently on the roof.
We are on a roof.
Helping fix the fan up here. If you could tell, there's the park that we played soccer at with the kiddos. Yeah, good time. Good. Just turned on. Praise God. All right, hey, catch y'all later. Josh, can you tell us what we're doing?
Currently cutting up some lettuce for some chicken tacos that we're gonna be making.
What are the chicken tacos for?
Chicken tacos, we're gonna have a couple, I believe they said around 100 friends who are coming in, and we're gonna be just hosting a dinner for them.
Wow, that's awesome. Thanks, Josh.
Very excited, thank you.
Get in there, Tom, get in there. Yeah, boy. Sorry, Seth, I just ruined it.
Ready?
What are we doing?
Okay, hey vlog, I'm here cooking up some rice. I had the option between chicken, rice, and beans, and you already know what I picked.
Naturally. All right, Kyle, what do we have here?
Beans.
Beans. What are the beans for?
They're for eating.
Okay.
I just spilled them everywhere, so I have to go clean them up now.
All right, thanks, Kyle.
Of course.
Ashton, what are we doing here?
So we actually have a women's clothing swap. So right now we're sorting through clothes and hanging them so women can come in and swap their clothing out.
Awesome. All right, welcome back, guys. So we cooked up all the food, prepped the clothes, and now we are handing out little pamphlets around town, just encouraging the community to come over to the event. So we're gonna be doing that, and it'll be a good night of just serving those and having fun. So bye. All right, welcome back to the nightly unsolicited thoughts. Today is the end of Thursday, and it's our last day. We've been working with the Calvary family of churches this whole week, and this is our last day of doing it. So as you guys got to see, we had a lot of fun, got to do a lot of things today. Just some thoughts at the end of the day. Denver is a really lost place. I'll read the specific stats that Blake gave us. There's 150,000 people in the area of Blake's church, and there's only 30 churches. and only 3 of them are evangelical healthy churches. So that's one church for 50,000 people, yet his church only has about 50 people, which is crazy. Denver ranks 14th on the post-Christian, like the most post-Christian city. It is in the top 20 of the most unchurched cities. It ranks 17th as on the dechurched city. Only 34% of people in Denver consider them religious, and that's all religions. So there's just a huge need for evangelical Christians in Denver. Church planting is also crucial. He said, church planting is the primary means that God uses to expand the gospel, and we need church planters here. We need church planters everywhere. So I'm just learning the huge need for church planting and the importance of it. And then tonight, our opportunity to serve at Jesus on Colfax really just broke my heart. We walked across the streets. We got to share like what the ministry is doing, and then when people came in, I got to interact with them, and it really just opened my eyes to the humanity. Again, I've been convicted time and time again of how I have dehumanized the unhoused. I have dehumanized these people, and I haven't seen them as a soul, someone made in the image of God. And having this opportunity to interact with them has really broken my heart, and taught me that God loves them so much, and I need to treat them with dignity, treat them as a human as they are. So it's definitely a life-changing experience, and I'm very grateful for it. Tonight, there was groups of people that spoke Spanish, and one of the guys in our group was using his Spanish skills and even like Google Translate to be able to interact with them, and they really expressed interest. And there was even a deaf guy that one of the guys in our group got to interact and sign with. I even got to like introduce myself to him, but it was so sweet because you could tell he doesn't get to interact with a lot of people because not a lot of people can speak his language. So it was just a really sweet thing. There's a lot of joy in that room, even though the people were just in really tough spaces and tough spots in their life, but there's still so much joy, and that just shows that like the joy of the Lord, it's there, it's evident. Another cool thing about tonight is I got to interact with Matt, who's the pastor at New City, which is the church plant that's in the Jesus on Colfax place. I talked to him for probably like 25 minutes, and he just encouraged me, gave me a lot of good insights, just shared with me. It was really vulnerable, and it was really beneficial, and I really was sweet to see his heart and just how humble he is. And something he even said was like, I can never do like church replanting, like that's just so tough. But he's literally leading a church in, as he said, like the ghetto. Like it is a tough place on Colfax, and he was like pointing at like the other person who we got to see, Kevin, the pastor of Calvary North Glen, which is a church replant. He's like, whoa, like Kevin, he's like tough for that because church replanting is hard, when Matt is literally here on Colfax having a church. Overall, just this experience has been truly life-changing, and I'm super grateful for it. But tomorrow we're gonna get to do some fun exploring, so come along and see what we're up to then.
Good morning, vlog. Welcome to Friday. This actually is our last full day here, and we are exploring and hiking the beautiful mountains of Colorado, starting with Garden of the Gods. Let's see what beauty we have. Wow, such great stuff. So we're gonna be looking around, a lot of cool stuff to do, and I'll catch you later.
Riley told me to.
We're walking now.
Hey vlog, we're back. We found some wildlife. They're here eating in their natural habitat.
Here we are in the Garden of Gods.
Claire, we gotta get a better
Josh
one.
picture.
Yeah.
Who's gonna take a picture? Here. I'll stand up. You sit there.
This is taking me back to my dream when it's a view. Ah!
Hey vlog, welcome back. So we are now here in the Red Rocks, and look at these beautiful rocks.
Yay.
Show them. Yeah. I'm here with Allison. Allison, can you tell me what you enjoy about these?
I like the color of them. They are red.
Good. Hey, come look at some pretty views with us. Alright vlog, we are now at the top here with Peep Kyle. And this place is absolutely beautiful. Just look at this, how huge this is with the mountains.
It's freaking cold.
It is also freezing. My hands are so red. There's Sarah. Sarah, what do you have to think about this?
This is insane.
Okay, well, this place is beautiful. Hey vlog, welcome back. We had a great day today at the mountains, and now we're enjoying our last family dinner. What's happening, Allison?
I don't have a flight bag.
Yeah, she's staying here. Okay, bye vlog. Alright, welcome back to my nightly unsolicited thoughts. Don't really have too much today. It was a really great day. Got to hike around, see a lot of fun things, got to take a nap. It was really cool to be able to bask in God's glory and all the mountains and the hills and the valleys, which is just really encouraging to see that and just fun to be able to hang out with the people. Had dinner at Jeff DeClue's house, which was really an encouraging time. Had a lot of great food, hung out, I went over to the girl's house, played in the hot tub for like 2 hours, just talking. But overall, really good night. Sad that it's our last night, but I'm excited to go back. I found myself more excited for post-grad life after this trip than what I was before, because I know that the Lord will provide, and I'm super excited to get into church planning in the future. So, good night, and we'll see you tomorrow for our last day.
Good morning vlog. We're heading out. We're saying goodbye to the house. Bye house.
Bye house. Wait, 3. Bye house.
Bye house.
Bye. Bye.
There was no couch.
What am I gonna say?
Where are we at, Ashlyn?
We were at a Christian bookstore.
And look at all these Christian books. The guy says he's been here for 40 years. He has over 100,000 books in here. What do you think? Any takeaways?
I'm amazed. I'm amazed at this store. All the Bibles, all the Christian authors in here. It's really encouraging knowing that he's doing this ministry.
Evan, anything?
He's got a lot. He's got 100,000 in here and 30,000 in the back. Like, I can't even imagine that many books.
It's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna get this hat. Wait.
I got you.
I think I'm gonna get this hat. Oh, all right. See you guys.
Hey everyone, we're here in Union Station. And we're just walking around, wasting some time before we go to the airport.
All right, I think we're gonna go get some ice cream.
We also found out that Seth is a yapper.
Just some beautiful scenery. Guys, Luke got pulled over. Kyle, can you tell us what happened?
I got patted down, and then my shoe got stuck on the conveyor belt, so then I had to wait there as everyone else had to get their Parmesan cheese checked from the bag.
Womp womp, womp womp. Getting on the plane. All right, guys, we're back. We're here on the plane, and we are going to Cincinnati, Ohio. How do you guys feel?
Great.
I'm actually kind of sad, honestly.
It is sad.
Yeah, but...
Okay, well, see you guys later. Okay, no. Hey guys, we just landed. All right, guys, we are now in the airport. We've landed, and we're going to be going, and everyone is going to say one word to describe their trip.
Welcomed. Abide.
Good.
Changed perspective.
Encouraging and impactful.
Very fun.
Encouraging.
Swag. Dependence.
Womp womp.
Trust.
Provision.
Family.
Decongesting and perspective changing.
Defining.
Refreshing.
Incredible.
Inspiring.
And unforgettable.
Womp womp.
I would say this trip was filled with love.
All right, vlog, thanks so much for following along this week.
It was a blast.
We will see you later. Bye!